Man, I've recorded over 638 episodes. That is sound bites, different episode shows, different sound recordings with this podcast. 600 fucking 38, yo. This is C4CW for those of y'all who didn't know, and for y'all who do know. Casting 495 celebrities worldwide. And again, why do we say that? Why do we say casting 495 celebrities? Well, because we're 495 L4 and we're the celebrities. Yeah, man. So, and also I've been on other shows. I was with the British comedy troupe for, we did 36 months. And I've interviewed Hollywood stars for, we did 2 years and then started a third, almost 36 months. And then I had some other little podcasts that I started. I started one called, Hyperspace Rhyme Intelligence, which was kind of a prelude to this podcast, where I was using a new, it's the Patreon program or whatever, and or whatever it's called. So I played around with that for a little while. Did an audio book. I should have done it with my new recording equipment. I did it with my old recording equipment. Could have been a lot better, but the second book, and I have a paperback book too, by the way, that's actually available, self-published, but the second one, the recording, recording quality of the second one is going to be fresh, and it's going to be mind-blowing. So I put out the book. A lot of people don't know that I have a book, unless of course you're on my Twitter page, and then it fucking says that I'm an author. And yes, that is available in paperback as well. Your boy, if you're a fan, if you're a fucking fan, for real, yeah, the book is available, dude. I penned a book, and the paperback version is available as well as the audio. In hindsight, man, I make some really fresh shit that gets really good fucking plays and hits. And, shit, along with 495L4, man, we've been number 3. That's the number after 2 in the entire state of New York. Out of millions of motherfucking rappers in the world who have come to New York right here to fucking battle on the mic, we've been number 3. So that just tells you, man, that we have skills and that we're doing shit. And then, of course, I can see the stats. I can see of all the shit that I record. I can see what gets played, what doesn't, and what gets downloaded. The shit that's getting downloaded is the shit that fucking people want. The shit that gets played is the shit that people want to fucking play. Because let's face it, man. Let's be honest, brutally fucking honest. If people didn't want to fucking play it, they don't have to. 5 billion videos are uploaded to YouTube every motherfucking day. If someone doesn't want to play my shit, then they wouldn't fucking do it. Therefore, if someone does, they wanted to. So, when I see a track, man, I got some shit. What was the one I was talking about? Some street gang shit. It had 20,000 plays within a short period of time. I was talking about some espionage shit. That's got over 20,000 plays. Man, I've posted so much shit on the internet, man. I go back and look at it on occasion, man, just across the board with my different identities and profiles and whatnot. And I'm like, damn. Shit, in 20 fucking years of blogging and podcasting, well, haven't been podcasting for 20 years, but you know what I'm saying? Publishing shit on the internet. Man, we're fucking 495L4 is an institution, man. We're a legacy system, man. We are a legacy team that's been around for a quarter of a century. Notice that we never use auto-tune. Notice that we never sag our pants. Notice that we never fucking rock ridiculous jewelry that looks hella stupid on niggas. Notice that we never do any of that shit. And notice that we're not mumble rappers. And notice that, man, as a group, we've been around for a quarter of a motherfucking century. That's called longevity. And then you see these flash in the pan ass niggas that are just hella garbage, fucking trashy people, and just super whack, right? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck them, dog. But yeah, man, this show right here, this podcast in particular, of all the different shit that we've done, 638 fucking shows. Let's see, in the past 5 years, for work, I've traveled the distance of one time around planet Earth per year for the past 5 fucking years. So every year, distance-wise for work, I've fucking traveled around the globe. And in the past year, while traveling and rhyming, that would be rhyme travel. Man, in 1 year, I've done 638 podcasts. Well, it's easy to see that in a 12-month period of time, man, 365 fucking days, right? So 120, 30, right? And then 6, 7, right? Over 700. So 2, just doing some mental math here. So, I mean, it's fucking easy math, man. It's easy peasy. It's roughly 2 podcasts per day. So imagine if, and they're not all like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45, 50 minutes, an hour. Some of them are like 5 minutes in length. Most of them are lengthy. I've not sat down with like a calculator or software and or handwritten. I haven't mapped out each one of the 638 episodes to find the average time. I haven't done that. But just going from memory, man, I know that like every podcast is like usually over 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50 minutes. And I've gone over quite a few times. I remember before I was like, yo, I got to keep it under an hour. Like, what, man, this shit's getting long. You know what I mean? But now I've been doing shit over an hour, like when I really get into a topic. So the point is, if I were doing stand-up at venues, I'm just saying, like, man, I'm going to make millions of dollars with this podcast shit, with my crew, 495L4. We're going to make millions of dollars with this broadcast shit. Broadcast, podcast, vlogcast, rhymecast. So looking at what we've done in just 12 months, right? I mean, and honestly, man, I don't think I've been podcasting for fucking a year. I haven't had this podcast for a year. This shit's more like 8, 9 months. But let's just suppose for a moment that it's been a year, right? So, yeah, because I can see, man, if I dial back on the thing, I think, I started this shit like around December of last year. Yeah, it was like fucking December of last year. And what is this? August? Almost September? So we're coming up on the 9th month. And then, so 9 months. Yeah, so 9 months, right? So, but we'll just round it off. Boom, make it a year. So in 12 months, I've done approximately 2 podcasts per day on the average. Sometimes I've done 10. I don't know that I've done 10. Sometimes I've done like 5, right? Maybe 6 if I'm like really animated and just like really fucking energetic, right? Passionate, man. So travel wise, having traveled around the globe distance wise for work and recording this podcast mobily, that is on the fly, spontaneously, that is, I've done the equivalent of 2 shows, like 2 comedy stand-up appearances per fucking day for the past year. So if I were on some type of comedy tour, I've literally done 2 fucking shows per day for the past goddamn year. So, dude, talk about putting in motherfucking work. I mean, shit. Look, and that's just the podcast. In addition to the podcast, man, the type of work that I put in, man, I've told pretty much my whole life fucking story right here on podcast. Some niggas talk about podcasts and they ain't fucking serious. They ain't serious. They're just talkers, talking fucking shit. They're gonna do a podcast? Really when? Really when? I've traveled the world distance-wise, to all the mockers, scoffers, naysayers, and motherfuckers who want to ridicule. I'm not talking about critics. I like constructive criticism. But when a nigga talks about he's going to do a podcast and fronts and perpetrates forever and always, or going to work on an album or do this, fucking creative project, and it's really just counterproductive, and it's just not working, and it's not really going anywhere. It's like, but you want to fucking criticize me? Shit. Man, I've circled the globe distance-wise for work every fucking year for the past 5 years, and I haven't taken a fucking break. No, man, I haven't gone on vacation. I've done this shit every motherfucking day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. I hated that fucking song, but it's true. I mean, that shit got played out, man, after the millionth time. I mean, I get it. And you know what? I like Rick Ross. I think he's a neat guy. He's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I don't dislike Rick Ross. I like some of his music. I like his lyrics. It's fun, and some of the beats are cool. Some of them I'm like, I'm not really feeling that beat, but he makes fucking crazy dough. You got to give it to him, man. He's entertaining as fuck. One Sir Grove likes Rick Ross. I ain't got no fucking problems with Rick Ross. I've never met the man. If I did, I'd shake his hand out of respect and be like, yo, bro, keep doing you. You know what I mean? Shit. So that being stated, yeah, man, every day I'm hustling, recording tracks with the homies, writing books and shit that are published and audio fucking books. I mean, man, you can see that One Sir Grove does a shitload of fucking work. Just nonstop working. Man, I'm a workaholic. You feel me? Like, I'm a fucking goddamn workaholic. God, man. The more I think about it, I mean, I'm saying that facetious. I mean, I'm being serious. But I've always known that. Because, man, it's game theory. And it's a multiplier effect. This show has generated revenue. Now, has it been millions? No, but it will be. How do I know? Well, it's simple mathematics. This show actually has already generated revenue. I can see that with the advertisers, major companies, we're making money with the show. All I have to do is find a company that can advertise this show consisting of our podcast with advertisements to millions of fucking people around the world, and it will multiply what we've already made with the show. You see, some people never make any fucking money with their hypothetical fake podcasts. And fake projects. Now listen, I'm not a braggart. No. What I am is I'm someone who actually stood up to the challenge of niggas and motherfuckers talking shit who said that I, One Sir Grove, along with my posse, our posse, 495L4, couldn't fucking do it. Oh yeah, man. You best believe there's oh, you guys are tripping. You're delusional. Motherfuckers always want to tell us we're delusional. And then when we prove those fuckers wrong, publicly, then they tuck their tails and go fucking scurry away. Like the vermin that they are. Motherfucking cockroaches. Yeah, when the lights come on, motherfucking cockroaches are exposed. So, we just keep proving shady niggas wrong left and right. They want to be like, yeah, Grove is shady, Grove is shady, Grove is shady. And then Grove shines the light on them. And then they're exposed for being the ones that were and are the whole time themselves really the motherfucking shady ass motherfuckers talking shit, pointing the finger. Yeah, man, I'm not shady. I'm fucking Grover. Yeah, I'm Grove Dog. That's right. And I'm with 495L4. And we prove Suckas wrong. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So this podcast, it makes money. We prove that it can be done. And look, man, the homies from 495L4 have been supportive the whole fucking time. They've been like, Grove, you want to do this podcast, man? Then check this out, man. We support you in that decision. Man, we know this shit can be done. Let's do it. Let's rock it. And that's how we fucking rock, man. That's how we fucking rock. And that's why 495L4, that's why we're rock stars.